All right, boys, as you can tell by the title of this video, this is the mindset part. And obviously, this is the first part of the boot camp because without mindset, you are nothing in dropshipping. You have to have a good mindset. I mean, I would say that's probably my main focus when I first started dropshipping was just fixing my mindset. Because you really have to believe that you can actually do this shit. And if you don't believe you can actually do this shit, it just won't happen, man. All right, let's just get into why you need a master mindset. So the power of belief. You guys have to believe in yourself. I mean, success begins in the mind, like I wrote right here. 90% of achieving your goals is rooting and believing that you can. And this actually couldn't be more of a true statement. If you don't think that you're worthy of success or that you can get success, it just won't happen. Like you have to believe first. You actually have to have unwavering faith in yourself that you can become successful. And if you don't believe you can become successful, I'm sorry, dude, it just will not happen. Another thing is you have to eliminate your limiting beliefs. Limiting beliefs are probably the one thing that holds you back the most. Like I just said before, I mean, if you don't think that you can become successful, you just won't, bro. I'm telling you right now, you just won't. You like actually have to believe. Like I literally, when I first started dropshipping, I had to trick myself into thinking I was successful, into thinking I could become successful. Because when you're in your first fucking 1, 2, 3, 4 months of dropshipping and you have zero sales, dude, oh my God, you want to quit so bad. You want to be done. You just want to go back to school. You're like, fuck this shit, dude. I cannot do this anymore, bro. This sucks. I'm not making any money. Everybody thinks I'm weird as fuck for trying to do online business. You guys have to just believe in your mind that you can become successful, dude. Just get rid of all limiting beliefs. And it doesn't matter what background you came from. Like people who come from the trenches make it to the top. People who came from a good family and were rich make it to the top. People from the middle class make it to the top. No matter like that can't be a thing that you like use against yourself. Like, oh, I'm poor, I'll never be able to become richer. Oh, I'm already rich, I have no motivation to try to become rich on myself and not just use my dad's money for the rest of my life. Like, you guys really, it doesn't matter where you came from in life. You could really look up any, like, there's probably countless of people from all different walks of life that made it to the top. And I'm talking in sports, I'm talking in business, talking in music, literally everything. Like you could just look it up. There's people who start at the bottom, made it to the top, people who start at the top and just made it for themselves. That's a big thing. This is massive too. You have to visualize your future self. You have to imagine the millionaire version of yourself. Like just think of yourself. When I when I make my first million, what would I be doing? Would I be scrolling on my phone all day? Probably not. Would I be watching my pointless YouTube videos? Probably not. Would I be working 8 to 10 hours a day? Probably. Would I be reading every night before I go to bed? Probably. Would I have a good circle of friends that are all on the same path as me? Most likely, I'll have all those things. Like your millionaire self, you would have all those things. Like I said, how do you think? Like I said about yourself earlier, how do you think of yourself is such a key. What habits, daily routines you follow? See, I'm not the biggest person when it comes to daily routine, daily habits. I normally just like to wake up and get straight to work. But if you're one of those people where you need to do certain things to get you in a flow state or get you in that workflow, do them. Like, do whatever you need to do just to get into that workflow. Because that once you get to work, that's the most important part. So whatever can get you there quickest and help you focus the most, that's what you need to be doing. All right, but now I'm going to teach you how you can reprogram your mind for success because this is obviously a really big thing that you need to do. So you're probably just, if you're sitting there right now, you're like, well, I don't think I can become successful. I don't know if I can become successful. But like we said earlier, you have to know and you have to think that you can become successful. Otherwise, you won't. So, big thing, subconscious mind. I want you guys all, if you don't already, read the book Think and Grow Rich. Think and Grow Rich, literally changed my mindset from being an average thinker about life and just thinking I should walk through the motions, get a normal job, live a normal life, not try to accomplish anything great. Think and Grow Rich will change your fucking life. Read that book. It teaches a lot about the subconscious mind and how powerful it is. You guys need to read that book. Speaking positively about yourself. This is also in that book. Speaking positive about yourself. You guys, you can't talk down on yourself. You can't be like, "Oh, I suck. Oh, I can't do this." Cuz your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between like a joke and what's actually being said. So if you just sit there, like, I'm not saying you have to just say affirmations all day long, but if you like truly say to yourself and truly believe and say, I will become rich, I will go viral with this product, I'll start making money with dropshipping. That will start happening. Like it is so fucking weird, dude. But that will start happening. Literally just start talking to yourself like that and it will start happening. It's crazy. Like it sounds like corny when you like read it in the book and then it comes out of your mouth. And these aren't really things that you would like say to your friend, like, dude, you should start doing this because this works and this is how you're gonna become rich. Like, you wouldn't say that, but dude, I'm telling you, it fucking works. It's weird, but it fucking works. Uh yeah, I just said this joke versus reality. All right, like I just said, like it's about being positive with yourself. You have to talk to yourself good because nobody else will. Like you might have your mom and your dad, but they're not gonna push you and be like, yeah, yeah, you'll go viral. You're gonna do really good with this. I know my parents, they didn't want me to do this, dude. They didn't want me to start drop shipping. But guess what, dude? And by the time I'm 40, they're most likely gonna be gone. And it's sad. It's a sad reality that your parents are gonna leave you eventually and you're gonna be left. And do you really want to live out, like, let's say you live to 80. Do you want to live out that second half of your life knowing that you let people who aren't around anymore influence you from really accomplishing what you wanted to accomplish in life? That's just a thought to think about. This is massive. Everything is created twice, first in your mind and second in reality. Just goes back to what we're talking. This is why mindset's number one. Because your mental is it's everything, dude. It's literally everything. If you think it can happen and you really believe and then you put the actions into fucking work, it will happen. There's nothing holding you back. Like, it's been done before, so why can't you do it? If you literally think in your mind, I want to make money with dropshipping, and then for an entire year straight, 8 hours to 10 hours every single day, you're putting in work, dude, it's gonna happen. Like it just will happen. You're not gonna grind all day long, every single day, putting complete effort in, and nothing's gonna happen. You're gonna get so good at this skill. You're gonna get so good that it will happen. Like it's inevitable. All right, so now we'll kind of get into like tools that you can use. So like journaling, affirmations, vision boards. These things can help. Like these things will help you. I know journaling has helped me a lot. To be honest, like sometimes like when I'm not like when I'm feeling a little down or like things in business aren't going great, I'll look back in my fucking journal and I'll look at like, all right, 2023, what was I doing? I'll look through the book. I'll be like, all right, what was I doing? What was I talking about? Nope. It'll be weird, dude, because you'll be like, damn, I was thinking I was still so far away from finally becoming successful, but I was saying these things. I was believing in myself. So journaling, write down goals, positive affirmations, and the vision of your ideal life. That's important. I mean, I can't tell you the amount of times I write down what car I'm gonna get, what car I want, where I want to live, what I want to do. I mean, and the more you write it down, the more you think about it. And I don't know what like philosopher said this, but it's like as you think, or no, I think it's from the Bible. As a man thinketh, so is he. One of Luke Belmar's quotes, he uses that a lot. Just write down your goals, write what you want to accomplish, and just write affirmations. Like normally, I write, "I will go viral. I'm a viral drop shipper. I make money with drop shipping. I make a certain amount of money a month." Those are the things that I write down every single morning. I don't know why it just gets my mind in the right spot. And then vision boards. So I've never made like an actual poster, but I would make backgrounds. So I put it on my phone and my computer. Actually, where's my phone? I'll show you one of my old ones right now. So right here, if you can see, Rolex Day Date, M4 competition, white interior. I wanted to get closer with God. I wanted to have a better physique, and I wanted to have 100K in my bank account. It's something simple like that. Just take the things that you want the most in life and just put it in front of you. I have to open my phone every day. I'll see that every single day. I have to open my phone. And then daily routines. All right. So focus on your mindset in the morning or before you go to bed. That's always when I did my journaling and wrote it down. I always did in the morning, but then sometimes like I would sometimes do it twice a day because sometimes at night you're just like, all right, well, this hasn't happened yet. I need this to happen. And you just start writing it down. Like a lot of deep thoughts you have are at night. So I mean, whenever you really are in like a deep thought of conscious throughout the day, anytime throughout the day, just write it down, write down your thoughts. All right. Now we'll get into building confidence in dropshipping. All right. So you have to approach dropshipping like it's any new skill. Like I remember back when all of you have rode a bike before or fucking tried to ride a bike. How many fucking times did you fall before you were able to ride that damn bike? Maybe you started off in the fucking grass, or maybe you full sent on the pavement right away and scraped the fuck out of your knee. But you had to try, you had to do, you had to put the reps in to get to that point where you were able to ride a bike from point A to point B without falling, without your parents holding you. It works the same way in drop shipping. Your first few products you run, they're gonna flop, they're gonna suck, they're not gonna do as good as you really wanted them to do. Your first 100 videos you post, they probably won't do good, dude. It took me so many videos. Like I remember when I first started drop shipping, I got like 2,000 views on my like 10th video, and oh my god, I thought I was hot shit, dude. I thought I was fucking hot shit. It will take you 100 videos to finally start getting down that skill and be able to produce actually good content. Failure is a part of the journey. Each mistake is a lesson that gets you closer to success. Couldn't be more couldn't be closer to the truth. You need to have bad products. Everybody in dropshipping has ran a good product when they were bad, or fuck. Everybody in dropshipping has ran a product that was good, but they were just bad. So they couldn't make any money off of it. It's kind of a canon event, but it's just something you have to go through. You have to get better. You have to keep on going, keep on trying. All right, the secret to success in dropshipping. You have to be relentless, test products, and make videos like a fucking machine. Like if you just started dropshipping, you should at least be testing 5 products at a time. Like you need to learn the skills with a bunch of different type of products. You need to learn how to go viral. You need to learn everything. Store creation, different types of hooks to use, test every single product that is decent. Like don't test no bullshit. Like don't test no bad products, but any product that is somewhat good, just keep on testing it and then fail fast. That's why you want to test so many products cuz it will take I'm telling you, dude, it will take you 10 at least 10 products. at least 10 products to go viral or to get your first winner. You need to fail fast. So that's why I recommend you test as many products as you can. So when I first started, the reason why it took me longer than it'll take most people is because when I first started, I was only testing 1 to 2 products at a time and I wasn't failing fast. So you guys need to just test as many products as you can, fail fast, learn fast. All right, stay persistent. It takes one product to change your life. One 6-figure product can literally change the trajectory of your life. You go mega viral with one product that has good conversion, you literally just change your life. You made what people make in years of working in a couple months just because you had one product that went stupid viral. So you just have to keep on going, bro. Keep on going. All right. All right. A few takeaways before we end the mindset part of this boot camp is the only way you'll fail is if you give up. So just don't give up, bro. Like I said earlier, if you literally just put your head down for a year, 8 to 10 hours a day, it's going to happen. And if it doesn't happen, do it again the next year, bro. Like, what else are you going to go do? I was looking at jobs that you could get out of college. You want to make 60 grand a year right out of college, and that's a good job right out of college is 60 grand a year. People make that in a month in this shit with ease. So that's just don't give up, bro. And dropshipping is a journey that teaches valuable lifelong skills. It teaches you how to market, dude. To be honest, it just teaches you how to become a better person and just become better in yourself. I would say any like entrepreneurial business journey just teaches you how to be a better person, how to be independent, how to think for yourself. This shit will just teach you so much skills and just so much lessons on the way. Organic marketing is just the starting point in your gateway into ecom. So obviously nobody wants to film products for the rest of their life. I don't want to. You're not going to want to. But when you have the skill of knowing what makes a good product, how to go viral, all these things, you can eventually make your own shit, or you could push this into like a marketing agency business where you just have a bunch of people underneath you, like creators who make content, and you're at the top and you just find all the good products. And now you're technically running like 20 products at one time. So you have 20 products making you all sorts of income. Like, this is just a start, but you can scale so fucking high in this shit. Like, people who say like that e-commerce, you can't make millions of dollars. I would say e-commerce produces probably the most millionaires in the business space. So e-com can really explode. Just know that this is just your gateway into it. It took me 6 months to get my first sale, dude, but ever since that, it just blew me up. It made my mind. I'm trying to think of how to say this. Once you get that first sale, bro, it's over. You're not going back. You're not going back to school. You're not going back to that job. You're not going back to your normal life. When you make a sale, your videos that you made, you posted on the internet, and then people went to your website to buy your product, there's no going back, bro. You did it. You did the shit that you said you were going to do. Now the only thing you have to do is just keep on doing it and just scale it to the moon. You know how to do it now. You have proof of concept. That's probably the biggest thing, proof of concept. Once you get proof of concept, there's no going back. All right. Appreciate you guys sticking around for that little yap session about mindset, but this is really important. I hope you guys took some notes on this, but I'll catch you in the next video of the bootcamp.